So this is a quick example of the demonstration of how to begin and complete your positive and negative drawing. It's just a simple version of the project. So when you start, you're going to want to get your graphite pencil out and start mapping out your negative spaces. Just give yourself a little bit more space than you think you need. And start with the simple, easy to identify, but very large negative spaces. They can help place your object. If you start too quickly in on some of the very tiny holes, you're going to get lost. So you might want to bookend your objects by doing sort of the large left shapes of an object and then the large right shapes of the objects. That could help keep their proportions in check. So right now I'm just looking at the overall negative shapes. I want you to notice that the top, I'm closing off the top. So all I'm doing is giving myself the edge of the drawing, and then I hit bits of the plant, and then back to edge of the drawing. So it still is a complete shape. All of your shapes that you're drawing should have a beginning and an end that closes in on itself, okay? So sometimes you might have to arbitrarily choose that end because the image goes off and there's nothing that connects that shape. So you might have to use the edge of your actual drawing as the edge of your shape. So I have a stack of coffee cups with a plant inside. And I'm mapping and shifting my holes in relation to each other. Okay, and I'll let it go again. You're gonna have to kind of gauge the left and right and the top and bottom of things. And you're also gonna move from your general to the specific. So I'm working from my largest shapes, and then within those large shapes, like the outer edge of the plant, once I had that, I went back in and plugged in the smaller shapes of the plant. You know, once I had the larger shape of the coffee cups, I went in and plugged in the smaller shapes. So you really, just like everything you're going to learn this semester, you want to work from the general to the specific, okay? You don't want to start with the specific. You'll get lost, okay? Once we get the edge outlined, the next video will show you just filling in your blacks.